Hey everyone, this is Anthony, a Debt Alchemist, coming to you once again. So, you know you're in debt. You've realized you're in debt. You realize that you're making the monthly minimum payments, and you continue that path and not doing anything about it, right? You're not getting an extra job to pay off your debts. You're not selling the items that you don't need and apply it towards your debts. You're not using the avalanche effect. You're not using the snowball effect that Dave Ramsey talks about. You're not using debt resolution to kind of restructure your accounts and lower the balances, lower the payment, and waive the interest. You're not applying for a personal loan to consolidate your debt into a simple interest to where you can eventually pay it off in the next 4 years. You're not applying for a debt consolidation loan either that pays off your debts. You're just maintaining, right? You're maintaining the status quo in terms of the amount of debt that you have and not doing anything about it. Well, guess what? If you continue doing that, nothing is going to change, right? Nothing is going to change. You're going to remain in debt. You're going to continue the cycle forever because the minimum payment that you're making towards your creditors doesn't pay off the principal. It just pays off the interest. And here's a little secret. Do you know what the term for interest is? When you borrow money and you're paying interest on that money, do you know what that is? That's not just interest, right? That's an easy way that the creditors put that to you so you don't confuse things. But the reality is interest is nothing more than cost. It is costing you money to borrow money, and you're paying on the money that you borrowed forever. That is the cost that you're paying to borrow 10, 20, 30 grand. You continue to pay that monthly payments forever towards your creditors in the form of interest. The lenders and the banks and the credit card institutions call it interest, but let's face it, it's a cost that's costing you. That is money coming out of your pocket going towards debt that you borrowed 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago that you're still paying for, and the balance hasn't gone down at all. So you can't just do nothing, right? No matter what you think, no matter what your repayment history is, no matter that you go, I'm able to make the monthly minimum payments. Oh, I don't want my credit affected. Oh, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that. I want to just kind of maintain, make my monthly minimum payment and hopefully try to get out of debt. Well, come on, you guys. Let's face it. If that was the case, you would have been out of debt 3, 4, 5 years ago, okay? You can't get out of debt that way. You got to change something in order to get out of debt, right? You can't just wishfully thinking that you're out of debt without acting. So the option of doing nothing is not an option for you. You got to do something, get the hell out of debt for once and for all, right? So do something is better than not doing anything, right? Look at all the financial tools and options available for you to get you out of debt. There's so many of them that will help you get out of debt. You just got to decide and commit to the fact that you want out of debt. Once that happens, you'll do something. The only reason you stay where you're at and basically do nothing about your debt is because you lack information. You lack what programs are out there and how they help you and which one is the best one for you for your immediate goal and short-term goal. 2 to 3 years typically, no longer than that, right? So seek the information out. This is what this is all about. That's why I'm doing these things, to give you all that information, give you all those tools and resources, and actually design a plan to get you out of debt. I know all these programs. I know what they work. I know what the pros are. I know what the temporary impacts are, negative impacts are on each program. I know what it needs to happen in order to get you what you need. But nothing will happen unless you decide to reach out. If you don't reach out, nothing will happen. You're going to continue remaining in debt and be in debt for the rest of your life. That's the only guaranteed thing that will happen if you don't seek information or reach out to get some help on what's the best program and best option for you and your family. You owe it to you and you owe it to your family to get the hell out of debt. So think about that. Hopefully this information is helpful to you. I know it's a little direct and little to what I call between the eyes, but the reality is you need it, right? Because you're in deep debt and you're not facing it. So I'm here to kind of bluntly put it to you guys. You need to do something. There's just many options for you to get out. You just need to exercise one of them, and sometimes 2 or 3 of them all at the same time. There are ways. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you, everyone. Hopefully this has made this point to you guys, right? I know it's direct. I know it's in your face kind of information, but really you need that. Let's face it, you need it, right? Because you're in deep debt. You need to get out. So this is a way to kind of wake you up and get you out of debt. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll put a plan together. We'll get you out of debt. I just need your commitment to get out of debt. With my knowledge and your commitment, I'll see you through and getting out of debt, right? But I can't do it alone. My knowledge is useless and powerless if you don't commit to get out of debt and actually follow the plans that I put forward. Otherwise, just a waste of time and energy, and there's no reason for that, right? So thanks, everyone. This is Anthony with Debt Alchemist. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you.